Science is an adventure, a journey into the unknown. Sometimes the greatest discoveries are hidden in places we think we know best. In the forests of northern Minnesota, scientists from the University of Minnesota thought they understood the land. But a quiet anomaly in their data changed everything. Picture researchers trekking through dense woods, collecting soil samples, measuring tree growth, and analyzing water. Their data was routine, until Dr. Eris Thorne noticed a faint, rhythmic energy pulse in one patch of soil. At first, they suspected faulty equipment, but the signal persisted, pulsing like a tiny geological heartbeat. This was no ordinary noise, it was a mystery calling from beneath the earth. The team became obsessed, ruling out radioactive material, metal, and known geology. The more they investigated, the stranger it became. The familiar forest now held a secret that challenged their understanding of biology and geology. The whisper in the woods was about to become a scientific roar. What was causing this pulse? The answer would upend everything they thought they knew. The team prepared to dig deeper, both literally and figuratively. They had no idea what they were about to uncover. The forest, once peaceful, now felt alive with possibility. The adventure of science had led them to the edge of a new frontier. Sometimes, the biggest surprises are right under our feet. The journey into the unknown had just begun, and the world was about to listen. The team zeroed in on the clearing where the energy signal was strongest. To the eye, it was ordinary. Ferns, moss, fallen leaves. But their instruments told a different story. They began a careful excavation, treating the site like an archaeological dig. Beneath the soil, they found small, translucent crystals. At first glance, ordinary quartz. But these crystals all shared a precise, six-sided structure, like glass snowflakes. The real shock came when Dr. Thorne warmed a crystal in his hand. The energy monitor surged, and the crystal glowed with a blue-green light, pulsing in rhythm with the signal. Rocks don't glow or pulse with energy. The team realized they'd found something that defied explanation. Part mineral, part something else. The crystals responded to warmth, behaving like living things. They gathered samples, carefully preserving their properties. The drive back to the lab was filled with excitement and questions. What were these crystals? How could they be alive? The anomaly in the soil was no longer just a curiosity, it was a biological bombshell. The team sensed they were on the verge of a monumental discovery. The ordinary forest clearing had become the site of something extraordinary. The world of science was about to change, and it all started with a whisper in the woods. In the lab, the mystery deepened. Under the microscope, the crystals revealed a complex lattice of silica intertwined with filament-like biological structures. It was a perfect hybrid, part mineral, part living organism. The team ran test after test, convinced it was a mistake, but the evidence was clear. This was a life form, but not as we knew it. Its genetic information was encoded in the crystal lattice, not DNA. It used geology as its genetics. Experts from multiple fields were stunned. No one could explain it. The geologists saw silica, the biochemists saw metabolic activity. It broke the rules of every discipline. The breakthrough came when a dormant crystal fragment was placed in silica gel. Over days it grew, replicating its intricate shape, absorbing silica like a plant absorbs nutrients. It was alive. It was growing. The impossible had been unearthed, a living crystal. The team prepared to introduce it to the world. Science had just rewritten the definition of life. Every new species needs a name. The team chose Mnemosyne crystallinus for its glass-like body, mnemosyne for memory. This organism could store information in a way no other life form could. When exposed to energy, light, heat, sound, its internal structure changed, recording the experience. The crystal's light would shift, pulsing in patterns that matched the stimuli. It was a living memory device, writing information into its atomic structure. In experiments, the crystal replayed light patterns it had been exposed to, proving it could remember. This was staggering. A life form that used its body as a hard drive. Mnemosyne crystallinus blurred the line between biology and technology. It was an entirely new category of life. The name was perfect, a memory keeper of the mineral world. Hidden for millennia, it was now ready to be read. The discovery redefined what it means to remember, and it all began in the soil of Minnesota. Mnemosine crystallinus is a biological paradox. It breaks the rules, a silicon-based life form, not carbon-based like all known life. Scientists had speculated about silicon life on other planets, but never expected to find it here. Its metabolism is unique. It absorbs geothermal heat and raw silica, growing slowly, almost geologically. It doesn't move, eat, or breathe as we know it. Yet it reproduces, metabolizes, stores information, and responds to its environment. It is undeniably alive, but on a time scale and in a form we never imagined. This challenges our definition of life itself. Life isn't just carbon, movement, or breath, it's a spectrum of possibilities. Mnemosine crystallinus is a new color on that spectrum. Its existence forces us to rethink what life can be. The discovery expands our view of biology and the universe. The paradox is profound and humbling. Life, it turns out, is far more diverse than we ever dreamed. The announcement of Mnemosine crystallinus sent shockwaves through science. Published in Nature, the findings were met with awe and skepticism. Labs worldwide rushed to verify the results. Independent confirmation came quickly. The organism was real, silicon-based, and could record energy patterns. Astrobiologists were electrified. If two forms of life exist on Earth, what about other planets? Materials scientists saw a revolution. A living data storage device, denser and more efficient than anything known. The discovery humbled the scientific community. It reminded us that the world still holds fundamental mysteries. Minnesota's soil had revealed a new form of life. The age of discovery is far from over. Science had just been rewritten. The discovery also rewrites Minnesota's history. Mnemosine crystallinus grows over centuries. The largest crystals are ancient. By reading their layers, scientists can reconstruct thousands of years of environmental history. These crystals are living geological records, holding logs of past climate and events. Minnesota's boring geology is now a frontier of research. The region's unique conditions allowed this life form to evolve and thrive. Minnesota is now the land of living crystals. The discovery gives the state a new scientific identity. Its history is no longer just about humans and glaciers, but about a silent alien life form. The story of the land has changed forever. The potential of Mnemosine crystallinus is vast. Data storage could be revolutionized, information encoded in crystals, stable for millennia. Imagine archives and medical records preserved in crystal, immune to decay. Computing could leap forward, inspired by photonic crystals. Medicine might benefit from understanding how the organism preserves information. But with discovery comes responsibility. Scientists urge protection of the site and the species. We must study it with care, not exploitation. The future of memory and matter is open, but must be approached wisely. Science's wonders must benefit all and protect the world that created them. The story of Mnemosine crystallinus is a testament to scientific discovery. It reminds us that wonders still hide in familiar places. Science is not just knowledge, but curiosity and wonder. Nature is the greatest inventor, and we have much to learn. Protecting biodiversity means protecting the unknown as well as the known. The adventure of science belongs to everyone. Ask questions, stay curious. The next great discovery could be anywhere, waiting for someone to notice. The Minnesota team followed their curiosity and changed the world. So, keep exploring, keep asking why. The universe is full of mysteries. Let's go solve them. Science rules.